Yo, Tryon, what's the deal? It's your boy Bugatti, the host, and we are back with another episode of Pinktalk Podcast. And today we have a special guest in the building. We have this young entrepreneur, and from my understanding, she has a voice like a bird. We have the lovely Kaniyah Edmond in the building with us.
Yes.
Introduce yourself to the people.
Hello, everybody. My name is, I go by Denè. I'm 20 years old, and I am a young singer-songwriter. And I'm a young entrepreneur with a business called Cable Links and Accessories, and yeah.
Okay, and yeah, me and Unc was in here chopping it up, before you got here. He was giving me a little bit of background about you, and you've done quite a few things along the way.
Yes.
But now you're at a point where you really about to go all gas, no brakes.
Yes.
Okay, and tell me what you got going on.
Okay, so right now we're still working on things as far as putting things together with our projects and everything. But I have been working on this song called Decisions, and that's probably going to be the main song to really push me out.
Okay.
And just writing every day, anything that inspires me, I make sure to jot it down, and then we're still trying to get, original beats and stuff coming in. But the main goal is to get content out.
Right,
that's what
right.
we're focusing on now.
And so you said Decisions.
Yes.
So that's gonna be your first single
That's
that
gonna
you
be the first
really
single.
drop.
Yes.
Okay. And like I said, me and Unc chopped it up. You told me some of the things that you've done along the way. We're gonna get to that. But what is that point when you said, you know what, I'm really about to pursue this as a career? A lot of people are passionate about something, and they might have something that's in the back of their mind that's holding them back from pursuing that. What was that point that you said, I'm about to just go?
Well, I've been singing for years, like since I was about 7 years old.
Okay.
So from that point on, it's like I've been performing at talent shows, reunions, weddings, any type of occasion. So it got to a point where I kind of lost touch of music. And now with me doing the school thing, I'm still going to make sure to pursue that degree. But it just got to a point where it's like I wasn't blessed or given this talent for it to go to waste.
Right.
Because every time anybody see me, it's, oh, are you singing? Are you writing? Have you been posting videos? And I feel like that kind of motivated me to get back in the groove of, okay, Kaniyah, tighten up. Time to start singing, yeah.
Definitely. And you mentioned you're in school. Where you go to school at?
A&T.
Aggie Pride.
Aggie Pride.
Shout out to all my Aggies.
Yes.
The homecoming is right around the corner.
Yes, it is.
And me being a party promoter, we might, see what we can get shaking and get
Yes.
Kaniyah Denè up in the spot, get a little exposure, get that brand going.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as your music, what is your story? A lot of the females nowadays, I hate to say it, but the music isn't classy, it's more trash.
Right.
Right. And that kind of thing is okay, to each his own.
Right.
But whatever you do, your sexual preferences, I feel like that should be behind closed doors.
Right.
So, what's your storyline?
So I'm coming from a very classy place.
Okay.
R&B is really my touch. So I feel like just a young girl with big dreams trying to get further in life with, the more soft and settled side.
Okay.
I am going to mix it up a little bit, but I'm very, artists like Beyonce, Mary J. Blige, Denè Aiko, Summer Walker, that's kind of more my feel and my vibe. So the way I was raised, more classy than trashy.
Right.
So it's kind of more on that touch.
Okay. So,
yeah.
A lot of times R&B is, I kind of feel like R&B is kind of based on love or heartbreaks.
Yeah.
Have you experienced any of those things that help with the content in your music?
Oh, yeah. Friendships, relationships. So it's a lot to sing and tell about. So, yeah, it's been a lot of stories. So I feel like that's another inspiration as far as things that I went through just in middle school, high school, and now just in my young years. Yeah, it's a lot that I can sing about.
Right, and if you have that much content, and you being as young, you haven't even really experienced life. You just stepped into the real world. So, once that content, from your younger days collaborates with your adulthood, mastermind the game. A lot of people have big dreams, and especially in the black community, you know, a lot of times we're stagnated, you know, and get the stigma on us, you know, doctor, lawyer, you know, a lot of people want to go to NBA, NFL, or be a superstar, you know, and those things are kind of like a needle in a haystack, or that break is a once in a lifetime break. You know, with that being said, you know, if you had the chance to get with somebody major in the game, you know, who would that person be that you got with?
Like to coach me through everything?
Yes.
Beyonce off rip.
Okay.
Beyonce off rip.
Okay. So with that being said, so you dance and all that? You got dance moves?
I'm working on that. I just be jigging. I'm
Okay.
working on dance.
Okay, so you just flow with your music to your own little body language.
Yes.
I got you. You know what I mean? You know, if you want some choreography, you know, Bugatti. You know,
okay.
Oh no, I'm messing with you. I ain't no dancer. I'm not no dancer by no means. People be like, yo, you can dance.
We can
not dance.
Yeah.
I'm just feeling the music. So if you think I look good, that's because the song is nice.
Right.
But you know, with the R&B, you know, it's a lot of this day and age. R&B is collab with hip hop.
Right.
You know, and there's a lot of artists in the city of Winston-Salem. A lot of talent. You know, I know that firsthand. You know, have you had the opportunity to collab with any R&B or even hip hop artists in the city?
Yes. He go by Trey for Trap, and I was in a song where we collabed together last year in November, and it's called "Reaching for Love" on YouTube. And it was like 24K views.
Okay.
So it kind of went viral, and it was a really good song. Really good song. He's very talented.
Okay.
So.
Trey for Trap.
Trey for Trap.
Shout out to Trey for Trap. And I'm gonna look him up. You know what I mean? See what we can get going. You know, we might see him in that seat right there in that guest seat next. You know, but you know, Niyah Denè.
Yes.
You know, when you get up, you know, it's a process. Mm-hmm. I've been there, because even with a podcast, it's a process. You got to start somewhere. Mm-hmm. You know, you got to get your mind right before you come in, before you go in that booth. Mm-hmm. How do you prepare for a session?
So, let me think. First, I make sure that the whole day I'm drinking water. And then I kind of get some tea before I go in. And just kind of meditate. I'll listen to soothing music and make sure that anything, like if it's a song that I'm about to go record, I'll make sure that I have everything prepared. And I wouldn't say I'm old school, because I ain't really old school, but I still write in like a notepad. I still write down everything and just thoroughly go over that and make sure that I just mentally prepare myself, like, okay, give you all today. It's another session. Make it a good session.
Okay.
So.
And as far as producers in the city, it's a lot of great producers in the city.
Yeah.
Chris Beast is actually one that's always mentioned. Mm-hmm. I'm not sure if you're familiar with him or not, but he's one of the top producers in the city. Do you have a favorite producer?
I wouldn't say favorite, because I haven't met many.
Okay.
But the one that I am working with, his name is A&T. So I've been working with him, and he's more like family.
Okay.
So it's kind of been, that type of feedback.
Okay. So he's one of those things, like, you know his sound, he knows your sound.
Yeah.
So he's not gonna bring something that. I got you.
Clear understanding.
And my understanding, you're an entrepreneur as well. So how do you manage being an entrepreneur and an artist at the same time?
It's a lot. But like I said, just making sure to mentally prepare myself and making sure to organize everything. So if I got classes until 2, deliveries is not going to be until after 2. If I have to work at 5, deliveries being cut short. It's that type of feel. But it's basically just making sure to take my time and don't overwhelm myself. But it's been a process. A lot of downfalls, but picking myself back up has been the biggest thing right now. So. And
give me a little bit of background about the products that you have.
Okay.
Your business overall.
I sell mink lashes, and it's called K-Blinks and Accessories. And I sell essential oils for men and women. Okay. So for men, I have like YSL, Polo Blue, Dolce & Gabbana. For women, it's Crush, Rihanna, and Pink Sugar. Those are just a couple of them. But they're very concentrated, and they smell really good.
Okay,
So
I think I might need to get some of that, cause I definitely start my day off in my office with my essential oil.
Yeah.
You know, when I run out of oil, I'll take a little squirt, a little cologne, put that in there.
And you don't need much.
Yep.
Very
TikTok
concentrated.
told me about that one right there. I'm telling you. Speaking of TikTok, have you been utilizing that platform as an artist?
Not yet.
Not
I haven't
yet.
gotten into it. I have did a couple of videos on TikTok, but we're trying to move into that.
Okay.
We're trying to move into that.
All right.
So I'm getting to that.
And me personally, I feel like you should put your products on there as well.
Yeah.
And because I get so much information from TikTok, like it's unbelievable. After things, if I posted something that I'm doing, 9 times out of 10, I've seen it on TikTok and I tweaked it to my own liking.
Yeah.
But yeah.
They have a lot of things on there.
So with the lashes, you know, back to you being an entrepreneur, the lashes and essential oil. You know, we just recently kind of breaking out of that pandemic, you know, and the pandemic affected everyone. Some of us in a better way than others.
Right.
You know, how did that impact you in your business?
So for me, it was kind of a shift. I had to kind of pull back from it a bit because I was basically adjusting to the pandemic and still trying to work full time, and then studio sessions sometimes, and then having to think about school coming up.
Right.
So for me, it was kind of like a setback because I just mentally it was a lot. So now just getting back in the swing of things is getting back better, but during the pandemic, it was a setback. I had to take a mental break from everything.
And what did you do to adjust?
Pray.
Well,
Had to pray.
God will get us through
Yes,
anything.
and had to work through that thing because it got bad at a point. So it was a lot of praying, manifesting, and you know, when you believe and you have faith, keep pushing. So it was that type of thing.
Definitely. And now that the pandemic is over and everything is back pretty much rolling 100%, you know, how's everything been since the world's opened back up for you?
Great. I feel like I'm back at it again. It's time to get active.
Okay.
Been down too long.
And if the people want to get some of those mink lashes, some of the essential oil, how can they reach out to you?
Go on Instagram and look up k.blinks and accessories. So no, on Instagram it's lashed by k.blinks.
Okay.
And on Facebook it's k.blinks and accessories. And then my main page is Denè on Instagram.
All right. And you say K blinks.
K.blinks.
Like.
Yes.
Okay.
Like that.
Okay. All right. Great little
yes.
philosophy behind the name.
Yes.
You know, because definitely when those ladies put those lashes on, they be. I'm telling you.
Long blinks.
Long blinks.
Yeah.
Some of them things be so heavy.
It do.
They
It do.
I'm gonna open your eyes. My eyes is open. My lashes just too heavy.
Yeah.
But yeah, those ladies, they go crazy about those lashes.
Gotta keep it natural. I like the natural ones, not too long.
Yeah, some of them is just ridiculous. Some of them just ridiculous. They look like the little thing that you put on the headlights of the car. That's how some women look out there. Yeah. But anyway, back to you. You know, you got a lot of things coming up. You got the new single that you're working on.
Yes.
When is that expected to drop?
As soon as possible. We're gonna say within the next month.
Okay.
Within the next month, tops. It may be even sooner than that.
All right.
But yes.
And you plan on shooting a video for that?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
We're getting a lot of content out.
All right. And tell me the storyline behind that single.
Oh, decisions. Whew. So the beat, once y'all hear the beat, it's gonna tell a story through the beat. It's where I'm coming from and where I'm trying to go.
Okay.
So that's like a fed up type of song, and now I'm making decisions for myself. I'm not looking for any validation. I'm gonna be happy, and whatever make me happy, I'm gonna push forth and go with that. So it's that type of story. Like we going forward, and we ain't looking back.
Okay. And with that being said, you know, anything we do, we get a lot of haters.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? We get a lot of people that don't agree with what we got going on. And sometimes it can be frustrating. Sometimes it can be deterrent. How does Niyah overcome that?
Well, for me, I've been dealing with it for all my life. So it's like I take it as motivation.
Okay.
I take it as if nobody is noticing me, if they not reaching that far to even feel like they have to hate on me, then I'm not doing something right. I gotta go harder.
Okay.
So if I got some haters, it's like, okay, girl, check you out. Keep doing what you're doing.
All right, we need 10 more haters, huh? Every one hater we
That's
need to get
motivation.
10.
That's motivation.
Definitely. But you're doing your thing. You got a lot going on.
Yes.
You got school. You aspiring artist. Your own business. You know, and that's great. I love seeing young people. You know, because I have a son that's your age.
Really?
And you know, like I said, I just love seeing young people do things like that because it's easy to go left. You know, when you're trying to steer yourself right, it's easy to go left. You know, and right now the city is, I don't even have words for it right now. You know, especially, you know, it's targeting the younger generation. You know,
That's true.
in my eyes, some of these kids that are losing their lives are still babies. You know, they haven't experienced life. You know, and I always commend somebody who's doing something positive, productive, staying out the way, but still getting their grind on. And I salute you for that.
Thank you so
much. But as far as you, Niyah Denè, from this point moving forward, in the next 5 years, where do you see yourself?
Very successful.
Okay.
On a big stage, performing, signing people, doing things. I just want to expand. I really want to expand. And just I really see myself genuinely happy and very successful, singing somewhere.
Right. I definitely.
Selling some lashes.
I agree with that. You know, and you know, like I said, you got a lot going on. Are you managing everything yourself, pretty much, as far as what you got going on? You know, your workload. Are you a one person army?
Yeah, but I got a lot of support.
Okay.
So it is a lot of things that I am doing like for myself, but I do have a lot of support. So if I do need a helping hand or anybody to help me, I have an army.
Okay, you got an army ready.
Yes.
Just ready to step whenever you say so.
Stepping behind me, yes.
All right, that's what's up. That is what's up. That's what's up. Again, tell the people how they can get in contact with Niyah Denè if they want to link up with you, whether it be music, whether they want to make a purchase.
Yeah, so on Facebook, you can look me up at K.Blinks and Accessories, and my main page is Kaniyah Edmond. Or on Instagram, my lash page is Lash by K.Blinks, and my main page on Instagram is Niyah Denè.
Okay. And y'all make sure y'all follow us at Pinktalk_podcast. Make sure you follow the creator, Miss Faith, at MissFaith_Pinktalk, and your celebrity host, Bobbie Bugatti, at B_Bugatti the host. I always have this question, you know, before we end the show or end the segment. Someone, let's say you ran into someone, a total stranger, you know, had the same admiration as you, but they were kind of unguided. Give them some words of inspiration on how, you know, your own words to give them that motivation to keep going.
Stay focused. Gotta stay focused and keep pushing. I would say that anything they want to achieve or go for, you have to put in that work and actually be adamant about it. You gotta be serious about it. So I would say that, you know, think of the best way to get them motivated would probably be just to stay focused and make sure that they put work in, because it's gonna take work. Nothing comes easy. So if they're really serious about achieving something, they gotta go for it. You gotta work for it.
Y'all heard it? Y'all heard it from this young lady right here. Stay focused, stay motivated, go for what you know. All right, I got one more request before we get out of here. Because I heard this voice.
Yeah.
Sounds like a bird. I heard this voice is amazing. Can we get a little something?
Yeah, you get this.
All right. So you hear Kaniyah Denè. She's about to give us a little something off the top.
I don't got time. I done stayed down for way too long. It's time for me to speak my mind. And I ain't letting up, no, I ain't letting up, and you gotta go. Your time is up for sure. So many people have crossed me, so I'm choosing to stick with my decisions about my peace and my happiness.
Kaniyah, this has been a great interview.
Yes.
Me, along with Miss Faith and our Pink Talk family, we wish you the best on everything, on all your future endeavors. Again, before we get out of here, tell the people how they can get in contact with Kaniyah Denè.
On Facebook, Kaniyah Edmond, and my last page on there is k.blinks and accessories. On Instagram, Kaniyah Denè is my personal page, and then the lash page on Instagram is lashed by k.blinks.
All right.
Thank y'all
And
for having me.
you definitely are welcome. I'm definitely going to be watching, for those opportunities in which, you can hit that stage. So we're going to stay patched in. I stay patched in with you as well as we're on, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And again, we wish you all the best with everything that you got coming up. Y'all make sure once you drop that single, Decisions, y'all go get that. Be on the lookout for the video as well so y'all can catch that visual.
Yes.
Y'all make sure y'all follow us on Pink Talk Podcast. Follow Miss Faith at Miss Faith _Pink Talk. Y'all follow me, B_Bugatti, the host. And y'all make sure y'all follow Pink Talk Podcast TikTok as well as my TikTok. Because we're going to be putting a lot of content up there. We're going to be utilizing that platform a lot more in the future. We're going to get those numbers up. Before you know it, you might be seeing Pink Talk on Netflix, But till the next episode, we out.